All right, thank you everyone for coming out. I'm excited to introduce a panel today that is about direct materials in the current global trade environment. I'm joined today by two illustrious speakers. First is Ebehi Iyoha, who is a professor of economics at the Harvard Business School. Her research examines global trade policy, emerging technology, and how they shape global value chains, as well as David Wild. He is the VP of Digital Procurement at Schneider Electric, which you may know is a 400 billion euro revenue business involved in digital automation and the energy management space. David was previously a leader at Amazon, and before that, Abbott Labs. And my name is Spencer. I'm the CEO and co-founder of LightSource. We're a next-generation procurement operating system headquartered in San Francisco. But my one claim to fame is I was early at Tesla and helped lead the Model 3 program back when it was a boutique car business. So kicking things off, I'd like to pass this to Ebehi. Can you explain what actually is happening in the global trade environment right now?
I think one key element of what's happening today is we're seeing kind of a fundamental shift in the global trade order. So there's kind of like this agreement that like free trade was good and most of the major economies had signed up to the WTO, engaged in free trade. Tariffs remained quite low for quite some time. And then in 2018, and has now accelerated, there's been a shift of the importance of geopolitics in trade policy. So there's been this shift of trade policy and tariffs as a tool for actually like political ends more than just for the economics of trade. And so, for example, for the United States, we're in an environment where tariffs have been significantly high, at the highest they've ever been since the 1940s. And so we're seeing unprecedented levels of trade protectionism, but also an increase in volatility. So rapid changes in trade policy for the U.S., but also in other economies, sometimes in response to U.S. policy, but also sometimes in response to concerns about national security, about technology leadership, introductions in export controls, etc. So it's really a more dynamic trade environment than we've seen in the last, essentially like 7 or 8 decades. And it's a period in which the policies themselves and the policy environment is changing a lot more and a lot more rapidly than we've been used to.
That's very fascinating. Thank you for that context.